we're the professionals, and just like you, we couldn't afford tickets to outside lands either.
Isha took it pretty hard.
But we're going to try to get through our collective FOMO together by doing a mockumentary on demand, and what we need from you is a hobby, pastime, passion project, something you do that doesn't require payment.
Like knitting or basket weaving
Or something really obscure that we want to hear about.
Yes.
Frisbee golf. Magic card trick. Puppetry.
Gim.
I heard frisbee golf.
Frisbee golf.
Yeah.
Brawl.
Tell us more about frisbee golf. Can you wave at us so we can see where we're talking?
I know nothing about it.
Even better, what do you know about?
Tell us what you know and why you know it.
You throw a plastic thing at a thing.
A frisbee, as it were.
Frisbee.
Yeah.
I believe they call it a disc.
Yeah, disc golf. Yeah.
Yes, there's like a hoop.
So how did you hear about frisbee golf?
This guy.
Does that guy know about it?
Oh, if you know about it, be sure.
Throw a plastic trunk of plastic.
Otherwise known as a frisbee.
And
Yeah.
it's free.
Okay, so you throw a chunk of plastic at a basket.
At a
and it's free.
basket.
Why is it free?
Because it's in Golden Gate Park.
Ah, yes. So actually, I went to school in Urbana-Champaign in the middle of Illinois, and I remember in the park, at one point, we were having like a picnic, and I ran across this strange metal thing. It was like a brazier with like chains on it, and I was like, "What the hell is this thing?" And it was only later that I found out it was a frolf goal.
Ah.
Sorry, can you say that again really slow?
I'm not saying that during the show.
Say I want Isha to say it during the show. Please say it again. Froth.
Frisbee golf.
Roll.
Froth.
Like roll, but with an F in front.
Yes, exactly that.
I want to say frog, and you guys are going to understand.
Have you ever encountered these weird
I
games
have.
before? Have you
No.
played it?
I've played frisbee.
Okay.
I've played golf. I have not played frog.
Froth.
My main thing
I
with-
play crazy golf.
I mean, my main thing with frisbee is that like it's.
Is there a frennis, like a frisbee tennis?
Over 4th of July, I saw a weird television program on ESPN where it was like a cross between hacky sack and volleyball, where it's like they would sometimes kick the ball and sometimes throw the ball into the center. It was this strange game that it took me a half an hour to figure out how it was played.
So I hear we have frisbee golf and many things that marry together become new and interesting sports.
Hybrid sports.
Hybrid sports. I think we have everything we need.
A little bit more privacy would be good.
We have to speak camera.
Yeah, but there's like patience.
I know, but they're not going to know that we've created a new and exciting sport. There's soundproofing.
I just don't want.
Sit down. Put the curtain away. I'm really sorry about this, Steve. We'll be ready with you in 1 second. All right, you got.
I just.
He's ready to go. Sorry.
We're in the medical profession. Right?
Hospital.
You know, we treat extreme injuries of various sorts.
Screaming.
I just, you don't worry that there might be a conflict of interest if we're also coming up with new extreme sports?
And yet you want to hide behind curtains.
Well, this is more to keep them from. I don't want to disturb our patients' rest.
Brendan, I think we're okay. This is a cone of silence. It's been a long shift.
Do we want more
Brendan,
patients?
just tell them about the sport for the love of God. We'd be here all day. We're gonna get back to work.
Okay. So physical injuries are a dime a dozen. You know, it's too easy to hurt yourself.
So easy.
Right? Like, it feels like everybody and their mother has a broken bone nowadays. You know? But what's harder to diagnose and harder to treat is
Tell them about the sport!
poisons and toxins in frogs.
What he's trying to say is that we found a new sport that's probably the most dangerous sport out there that we're going to make a lot of money treating you after you play it.
It's
And
like hide and seek, except the places you hide have, you know, imported exotic, like, rainforest frogs. And you don't want to touch them. Yeah.
So it's, you go into a maze, and you're the mouse, and the frog is the cheese you never want to eat.
Frogs and escape rooms. That's what it is.
I know it has to be around here somewhere.
Keep digging, Igor. Keep digging.
Yes.
No. They said it couldn't be done. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it together. Frisbee and tennis.
Caroline, you're insane.
That's what they said at the university. I'm out to prove them wrong.
But I swear I saw a frog in the room.
Frog.
Anyway, Caroline is brilliant, a genius, but a little out there.
If we can train a frog to play Frennis first, it will be the ideal trial before we move on to humans.
I don't know, Caroline. I think we just find the frog before we try to teach it Frennis. I kind of have a fear of reptiles and amphibians of all kinds, and it just makes me a little nervous.
Okay. You've made a great point, Igor.
Oh, jeez.
Well, anyway, the whole Frennis thing is kind of exciting. I've been backing financially Caroline's developments. I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit nervous.
Come on. We'll get back to the lab and I'll make you some cocoa.
That's fair. I don't know if I should go. No, wait, I know. I can get to the door. I can get to the door.
I'm starting the band!
Yeah. Okay.
So, they're here at the phase 1 clinical trials.
Yeah.
I think you're making a good choice to not jump directly to testing on humans when they're dangerous. I'll tell you all about that. So frogs, we're testing on frogs first.
Okay.
He flinched.
Yeah, I did flinch because it's frogs make me nervous, understandably. Look.
Look, you've heard about mice, testing on mice.
Yes, I've heard about testing on mice. What
This
is
is
that?
Fred.
Ah, that's a frog!
No. Fred is friendly. He's one of the good ones.
Yeah, he's not poisonous.
Yeah. You can tell because he's green and only green.
Yeah, the poisonous ones are a little to the right. You might want to come back.
So,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
this is kind of spinning out of control, okay? I just came in to talk to you. I know you're gaming experts. You make games. I'm investing in a game, and all of a sudden, you're like bringing me into a clinical trial, and you got frogs everywhere, and it's just making me a little bit nervous.
I just want you to know there are no frogs near you, but you are near the tadpoles, and if you could not tap on the glass.
This is just a horrifying place.
Thank you so much. That's exactly what we were going for.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh!
business partner, Caroline.
I had one at the office. Thank you. Couldn't help but notice your imposing structure on a mountain top, isolated in the dark and winding road.
Oh, jeez.
It helps
It's all right.
keeps the frogs from escaping, even if they get out of the labyrinth and then the maze and then the security lasers and all that. They're just, they'll freeze to death outside and no harm will come to anybody. Cheaper than hiring security guards.
Just back up.
I'm
Just back
impressed
up.
with the precautions you've taken.
Well, we are a professional medical establishment here. We don't partake in anything that could possibly go wrong with investors, much less patients.
Oh, absolutely not. We would not like you to be horribly disfigured and save you and make a lot of money on your medical bills. We would never do anything.
That would be a conflict of interest.
Absolutely. This room is still soundproof, right?
Yes.
I appreciate your lack of a paper trail.
Caroline, do you want to maybe mention the Threnus or the
Yes,
whatever we're
yes.
calling it now? Yeah.
Oh.
If I may introduce myself, I'm Dr. Caroline Fisbestein, and
If you'd like to come closer.
No, I would not like to come closer.
I'll hold him over here.
Yes, that's fine.
I can take Frida.
I don't want to give you freedom.
It has a name, and now you're arguing over.
So this is Fred's here. This is
Okay.
Frida.
Okay, I'll go get one of the poisonous apples. It's fine.
he was abandoned in a lily pad at birth, and this is traumatized in the sight of frogs.
It's a myth, and you can't prove otherwise.
This one's a little larger.
Yes, I don't care.
He's one of the poisonous ones. You don't like it.
No.
However,
I see I'm making you uncomfortable. I'm just gonna go
You
over
are
here.
making me uncomfortable.
I'm
Anyway.
sorry. I'm sorry.
So remember that we had the appointment to come and talk to you about your gaming expertise.
yes, we too are proposing to hybridize our recreational pursuits.
Remember, just like we said in our last meeting at the Starbucks, where you seemed like normal people who did not carry around amphibians.
Yes.
When we
yes.
were talking about frogging, I'm not sure what you thought we meant.
I thought you meant like frisbee golf.
What I missed?
That's a thing.
You throw the frisbee at things, and you count the number of times you throw it, and the number of times you throw it is like a golf score.
But
How much does it cost?
Nothing.
I feel like you're the business person? I
Yes.
feel like there's something wrong here. Something's not adding.
Well, we're taking something with low overhead and combining it with something that'll have a high threshold of interest, thus increasing the potential for profits.
I
You-
really hate to interrupt.
You have the facility.
Where are they?
Oh, I put them back in their cage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How do you keep frogs in a cage? They have bars. They can squeeze through it.
Oh, I'm just gonna go check them. I'll be back.
I'd just be more comfortable if you put them in like a tank.
They don't like the tank. They can't breathe as well.
You open up the top.
Yeah, the only one we keep in a tank is like Percy. He's just above your head.
So, what you say?
Well, we do have medical expertise in these areas, and we'll need insurance, I'm sure, for any potential extreme mishaps.
Look, as an investor, I would really like to be involved in this discussion, but I feel extreme fear at coming any closer to you. Could you come over here and talk about that?
Excuse me a moment.
Okay. Hey, maybe we can get them to come over here and what's going on? Okay, we're gonna have the frogs.
We're gonna have the frisbee and the tennis.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring the frogs and the maze.
Why do we need frogs in a maze?
The venue is just as important as the sport.
I thought we were
Wrigley Field, Fenway Park,
frog maze.
Frog Maze, exactly. Think how good it will look being seen from the Goodyear blimp.
6 frogs, huh?
Yeah, where did Henry go?
No, don't worry about it now. Let's do the
Henry,
business first.
yeah, we won't tell them about it. It's okay, we've locked all the frogs up, you can come back.
Okay, in tanks.
Yeah, in tanks,
Okay,
sir.
I'm just gonna avoid that.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
one
he's
is-
really quiet. He hasn't bitten anyone in a while.
Well, I think everything is in place for us to begin our experiments.
I'm very happy to hear that, Caroline.
I'm glad you came to an agreement. Oh,
You too,
okay.
Sheila.
It's my money. I want to agree, but you were just touching a frog.
Oh, okay.
You didn't make it any better. There we go.
There you go. He's a jumpy little guy, isn't he?
It's like a rights for frogs, really.
Oh, now I kind of love him.
I know.
It's
It's a
just
great
so
project.
cute. Oh, so good.
So, Brandon, is it?
Brendan.
Brendan. Okay, it seems that the frogs don't quite have the mental capability to grasp the premise. It's like they're going to need some kind of cross-neurological help.
Quick, few clarifying questions.
Yes.
Frennis. This is frisbee, which is a big plastic thing,
Mm-hmm.
and tennis, which involves a heavy racket.
Right.
And-
And it also involves going back and forth over a net.
Okay, and it's the mental capabilities of the frogs that are lacking. Yeah. What can't they?
If we could just get the competitive neurological reflexes of, say,
Alligators are
a
very
marginal person implanted into the frog.
not alligators. We have alligators. They're very competitive. That's our expertise. You know, you give an alligator an arm, they won't let go.
You do not run the risk of dismemberment so much with a marginal person.
Okay, marginal person. What counts as a marginal person, and where can I get one?
Igor!
Hey, there's like a caiman back there. It's like a small alligator. It's just kind of like back there. Okay.
Are you kidding me? By marginalized person, you wouldn't be referring to our patients. Those are not for sale.
No. I'm thinking somebody who's invested in the project, but not a majority stakeholder.
Oh, so when you say marginal, you mean financially not as well off.
Yeah.
That clarifies a lot.
we were worried that we were going on some.
To be fair,
Yeah.
our patients aren't that financially well off anymore. Either.
So that is so true. Oh.
They're not for sale.
Okay. Somebody without immediate next of kin who wouldn't sue us.
Somebody who's invested in the project, but
Igor,
on a surface level.
I know you're kind of afraid of me.
Yeah. You're talking to me.
Do you have
I
any
think
frogs
you should- I think
about
you-
your person?
No, but I think you need to run now because what they're talking about is not good. I would run, Igor.
No, I can't run. I am completely invested in this. I've got like $500,000
Igor,
tied up in
I'll
this.
get the poisonous frog.
God!
Somebody whose heart isn't in it. That's someone we're looking for?
Yeah.
I don't know where to find a person like that. I feel like everybody here is 120% fully committed to seeing this project through to the end.
Sure.
Yeah. the lead on somebody, but I kind of slipped away. Point it back!
Thought you had left. I'm just gonna talk to the crew.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
She's getting kind of weird.
Pay no attention to this. This is just additional sound equipment.
I don't understand why. She's been doing all these weird things, like measuring things. They don't seem to be involved in sporting events. Like, for some reason, she had me go on Ancestry.com and trace out my family tree. It was kind of depressing. Hey, hi. No frogs, right?
Just you, Igor.
Okay, I'm not a frog.
But you're so like a frog that I think of you. My heart is a frog, and I love all frogs.
Well, that's an interesting way of looking at things. I guess I do have a green shirt on. I do kind of have a smackering for a little bit of like fly, which seems a little unusual.
You like to jump?
I do.
Yeah.
I do like jumping.
He likes to jump.
It's very calming and it makes me feel safe.
It makes him feel safe.
And I do like it when my skin is just slightly wet.
You really do. He feels like a frog.
Is that what a frog feels like?
Yes, it is. That is what a frog feels like.
Oh,
That is what a frog feels like.
that's what I feel like. I guess I'm kind of like a frog.
I think you're my soulmate.
Oh dear.
So things have been tough at the Mountain Laboratory. Sheila resigned. Resigned, ghosted, same thing.
It's folly to trifle with the laws of nature.
I'm happy that you are still invested in the project. It's just, there's a lot, progress is slower. Frogs are jumping here and there, alligators swimming around.
It's an even bigger folly to trifle with the laws of televised sports.
Yeah, we've dabbled with sharks, but they're nowhere near as bloodthirsty as some of these executive producers. Those of you in show business, really, you have to be willing to kill, and I just don't think I am.
Yeah. Those execs at ESPN, they're the real monsters.
There's a shark back there too, next to the caiman, which is a small alligator. I went looking for some delicious flies. I mentioned I've been to flies recently. It seems a little strange, but you go with what you got. And they just keep circling, the sharks that is. It's like a tank, it's like a pond, koi fish. Only instead of koi fish, there are small sharks. Normally I wouldn't be scared of them because they're small sharks. What can they do to you? I mean, most they can do is take a chunk out of your arm, but I feel like they could swallow me whole. When I get around them, I feel like I just want to squat and secrete.
One more!